I'm Carrie.
I'm Lara.
And you're listening to Sexy,
Unique
Pug Mask.
Salty Utah Queens.
Pug Mask, Pugcast.
Pugcast. So
the girlies have arrived at the Trixie. Is this the Trixie? At Trixie Hotel. And Mary is continuously just like, who is Trixie? She goes, Trixie Hotel? Is that a person? She doesn't know who or what Trixie is.
I appreciate that from Mary. She goes, is that a person? Is it named after her?
Is that a person? The Trixie Hotel?
Wait, also this hotel is $500 to $700 a night.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't the Parker like $1,000 a night?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't lean in. That's sick. I'm sorry. I love Trixie, but like, no.
Not for a hotel that gives you a migraine. Like,
no.
I'm getting a migraine by proxy just looking at that.
And when Trixie shows up and she greets everyone, she puts her hand out, and Mary, instead of hugging her, Mary just takes one hand and goes, hello.
I love her, Trixie going, you're so pretty to Mary. I was like, you're not going to win her over. You shouldn't really even try. She'll lose respect for you.
She's amazing.
Mary.
She's like one of the most amazing living Americans. She's
an incredible woman.
She's so
rare.
Stunning. She's so chic, and just her boundaries are unmatched.
Mary, also, I've never seen a housewife be just kind of allowed to do whatever they want to do, like do their own thing. And people at this point don't even like flare up around her. They're like, okay, like they just let Mary be Mary. And that is even better.
She's the only one who can get away with it. It's not like in New York, like Jenna taking first class while everyone takes coach. Like no one would ever bat an eyelash if Mary did that.
No, you're not stepping to Mary. And I love that she's been able to like cement this as her vibe.
She like thinks she's God. So she, and certainly
can't argue with that.
I know. Angie shows up. Oh yeah, Trixie's funny.
Trixie's like Meredith goes, it's been a pretty hard arrival so far. And Lisa goes, yeah, I lost my ring, Trixie. It's 60 G's.
Trixie goes, wow.
Lisa needs to write a book about losing this ring. My lost ring. She flushed it down the toilet, right?
Probably for an insurance thing.
I don't think so. I think it just slipped off. It's a heavy...
I think either that or it was just immediately stolen.
I think it's either flushed or she like lost it in the airplane and then just realized it was gone when she got to the bathroom. Like,
but
either
she said
way,
she felt it come off while she was pulling her pants up.
I don't. She has like 4 huge diamond rings on her hand. They could just slip inside around, and she could then be aware of it.
My Ring, a new play by Lisa Barlow.
The Lost Ring by Lisa Barlow. Act 1, Scene 1, bathroom, Palm Springs. My ring's gone.
She performs it at Joe's Pub. It's a cabaret.
It's a one-woman show.
I would see it.
I would too.
It's her. It's Prima. What's that show that Jodie Comer's in?
It's
Prima Facie. She's in like a new... Yeah, thank you, Carolyn. She's in like a new one-woman show that she won a Tony for, but she that's Lisa's new trajectory.
My Ring.
My Ring, starring me, Lisa Barlow, produced by John Barlow. and our lawyers.
The blurb and 7 lawyers, and the blurb for it on the promo posters is just, I love it.
All the poll quote, the
all
main
the
poll quote review
quotes are just from her. She gives
love
a
it.
show. She goes, I love this. It's amazing. I have no notes. I love it.
I love this.
I love
That's
that.
the main one.
I love this.
So they're all like they're all sitting there, and Trixie goes, well, the first two women got here hours ago. So, and then they all go, women, not just Whitney. And then all of a sudden, we have arrived.
Angie goes, hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Meredith goes.
In her interview, she goes, this is incredibly ill-mannered and rude.
Mary goes, who is Angie?
She just met her. I'm obsessed. The Yeehaw Cowgirl room.
All these.
It's too
it's
much.
a no for me.
No.
I can't with like a painted, like a brick cinder block wall and like loud color. Like I'm hungover just looking at this hotel. And
Yeah,
then
I
I'm
felt-
hurt and feeling unsafe because I've spent $500 to be there.
A scalding hot morning in Palm Springs with the wretched hangover and hot pink brick walls.
And hot pink everywhere.
Ugh.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I can't.
I don't even know. I can't. I don't love it. I don't love this. Meredith goes, I think I need 20 minutes to redo and then we'll all meet by the pool. How about that? And she strolls off to her room. And Lisa comes out to sit with Whitney and Angie K. And she goes, oh, you don't usually like surprises, but the Angie K surprise I love.
Yeah, because game recognized game. Mm-hmm. But I also, before, when Meredith announces that she's going to go like zhuzh and have ennui, Whitney goes, I'm just going to wait right her. I am just going to wait right here.
Whitney's more pensive this season than in past seasons.
She's like
wheels
medicated.
are turning in that head of hers.
Do you think she's like
high?
medicated? Not
I
high,
think
just
Whitney's
like maybe on like a
thinking
mood
about a lot of
stabilizer.
things. I think
Yeah.
she's just like she's in deep therapy. She's uncovered some like deep wounds, and I
certainly.
think that when one goes through something like that, their personality can change a little bit. I think she's still like the wild rose we know and love, but she is also just like a little more reserved.
Fancy.
She's not saying every single thing that's on her mind.
She's worrying about Diane Warren, I think.
Oh God, I forgot about Diane.
I'd be worried about her too.
Angie? Why don't they have
Angie.
Angie's husband reach out to Diane?
Oh,
And be
right.
like, we're both in the hair biz. Like, let's
We're
talk.
both seemingly straight men in the hair business.
We're both just two straight guys in hair. Let's chat.
Yeah, it's a mess. But anyway, so Lisa's
Meredith
loving
walking-
Angie K's surprise, and Meredith comes sauntering by, and she
Meredith
walks
goes
by
like
the
this.
three of them.
She goes,
Does not say hi. They go, hi, Meredith.
she lightly smirks in their direction. Whitney is like, she's real mad.
Heather says that Angie coming without them knowing is an act of war, which
It's like, Heather, you don't know battle.
you don't know war.
You don't know
hit
war.
in the face. Well, no, it certainly did hit her in the face last season.
Mary's in her room alone. She goes, Heather, she has a big mouth. And Heather's like, how do you even feel? How do you feel right now that Angie K came when she wasn't even invited? How does that make you feel? And Meredith goes, you know what, Heather? There are so many things going on in the world right now. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Again,
I
this begins like an episode long of Meredith alluding to something happening, which is always Whitney. Wild Rose is right. It's
Wild
always
Rose is right on the money.
it always is something going on.
There always is. And it is such a woman of a certain age. It's a very female trait. And I would argue a gay male trait of certain gays and females to be like, there's just so much going on in the world right now. Like I can't even, like, to take it to a place of so much going on in the world I can't address or respond to the question you ask is like,
it is.
You actually have to answer it. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, but
it's camp when someone says that.
It really is. Where's
Mary
Dana, by the way?
They got rid of her.
I don't need her, but I just am curious.
I think she came in a little too hot and burned.
Remember how like scared she was also to be on camera?
Yeah, she was deeply
uncomfortable. She'd always be like...
But she served when she was on. Serve. Despite being awkward as fuck, she served. CVNT.
She did what needed to be done.
Fun. Mary comes outside of the patio up to Wild Rose and Angie.
To go pick up. She goes picking at the buffet that they set out and like gets her little sandwich and is walking. And Angie goes, "Mary, get over here. Come on over, girl."
Mary goes, "Please stop talking to me. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not coming over there." And I was like, and Angie goes, "All right." Imagine being able to operate like this. She is a god king.
It is true power.
She's Godhead.
So I'm not coming over there. Please stop talking to me like that. I don't like it. And then she
you don't ask her to do anything.
No, and if you ask her, she won't do it. And I love that about her.
She will not only not do it, she will not forgive you for asking her.
She goes, "So, why are you here early? Why'd you do that?" And Whitney's like, "Well, I am friends with Trixie Motel and I wanted to come early." And Mary goes, it just feels childish. It's childish.
She's not wrong.
Mary's also wrapped in a blanket. Can we also, Mary's wrapped head to toe in blankets, eating like a warm panini.
We need eyes on Mary. I think when she got her odor surgery, she like replaced her blood with ice. She has like constant cooling blood. Like she got some, I swear to God, there's like some uber wealthy people and powerful people have because they never seem to sweat. I swear they have like cooling in their body.
Maybe Mary is a alien. Like
I feel
like we should ask her about those aliens and see what she has to say.
I think she would say that they were not of God.
Do you think she's in like their abortions camp?
I think she just doesn't even want to consider aliens are real because it like takes away from the idea of like religion being like earth centric.
They're demons.
They're just like it's sort of it counteracts like the original like view of the Bible being like earth is sort of the jewel of the universe. And I think that she's like, I don't acknowledge them. I think she would say that.
Fair. Meredith swans out in like lingerie. It's like a gauzy, floaty little gown kind of falling off one shoulder, seductive. And she gives everyone a Meredith Marks branded gift bag with like weird shirts in them, except for Angie K, who does not get one, who actually is better off because those are going right to Goodwill.
She goes, "Angie, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were coming." So, and then Angie goes, thanks for acknowledging that you didn't invite me, Meredith. And Monica goes, "Ew. Rude, right off to the gate to the hostess."
I'm obsessed with Monica.
Me too. I love her. She
was the missing link. She's come major. To get off her ass and work. And I appreciate that.
She has a long career ahead of her.
She absolutely does.
I love, ew, rude. Ew. She goes right off the gate to the hostess, rude. I love her just like constantly switching sides. She's amazing.
So Meredith has decided that everyone is going to go to town and we're going to have a shopping challenge where we dress and dress each other and build trust with picking out outfits for each other. I was like,
great game.
Okay, Quaalude brain. Like,
I know.
Whatever you say.
She went.
Heather and Whitney, heal each other with shopping, and Lisa, as you and I are trying to heal our relationship, will shop for each other as well. And Angie, I don't know who you'll be with, but if you want to go on your own, I love she's like, you go on alone somewhere.
Yeah.
She's sort of,
Incredible.
yeah.
Lisa goes, I don't think Meredith loves it. She showed all her cards and the cards say irritated.
Angie K goes to like sidebar with Whitney and Lisa in a hotel room, and I just feel like her sunglasses are pinching her nose, so everything she says sounds like this. She's like, it's just
Well, I also
bullshit.
think she's had like extensive rhinoplasty, so I think
She's had a full new face constructed. Yeah. And Monica comes in and Angie's like, that's bullshit. Like, why would you say that to me in front of Meredith? Like, you're just like taking her side. And Monica's like, you have a problem with her. You should take it up with her.
Monica's basically like, you're right, but also
it's your problem, not mine.
this isn't my issue.
Mm-hmm.
Angie's face is so fascinating. Like she's sort of, it's like this kind of beauty that like you see on like painted onto like an ancient tomb.
It's ancient.
It's like this gorgeous, like, do you know what I mean? Like it's like on like
it's
a
like,
sarcophagus of like a queen in the ancient times.
It would be painted on a vase. It kind of looks like the
vase, like
old Greek vases.
Yes.
When it was like that are just like the terracotta and black ones of like she's Hercules vibes. It's Greek.
Yes.
She's Greek.
She's Greek.
She's Greek. Oppa.
Simon, I'm so excited. He's never seen my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
You're gonna show him?
Yeah.
I do love the first one. I don't know if I saw the second one.
Oh, I haven't seen any other, and I will never see this new one. But first one was classic.
It was classic. I should revisit too.
They go to the stores. I just wrote Mary and Monica is the most insane duo to me.
They really complement each other though. They work well together.
Monica goes, Mary, do you like this outfit? Mary goes, no. Monica goes, okay. Okay.
Mary goes, I will be picking everything for everyone today. And actually, I think Mary needs a show where she shops for people and dresses them because she's really good at it. She obviously knows and loves fashion, and she's not going to let you look like shit.
No.
She wants you to look good. It was so telling too who was able to shop for whom and dress like the way that Heather and Meredith didn't look like someone had dressed them up in a costume. It was like, oh, they would wear something like this. And then the way that Whitney, Lisa, mostly Whitney and Lisa looked like, oh, the people who dress them hate them and are trying to embarrass them.
Or these people like don't have style themselves but have people help them. I think Mary has a true sense of style.
Mary has a sense of style.
She's like a true stylist where she shops for like how the person will wear the clothes, not the other way around. And I think she, like, Monica looked great, and I think she just like gets it. Meredith says the outfit that she picked out for Lisa is very Mugler. I was like, what? Lisa looked, that was
rude and insane.
That was rude. And
Lisa is such a good person for shimmying and owning it and like not getting upset about it at first, because I was like, this is a hate crime.
It was a hate crime, and it was like, this showed, I was like, Meredith still hates Lisa, and this is like to humiliate her. I love that jacket that Heather had.
Yeah, that was cool. Like, she looked good. It didn't seem like they were being costumed. It was like, oh, these women look like they're wearing clothes that they would normally pick out.
Whitney looked insane.
Yeah.
Meredith
Another
looked
hate crime. Meredith looked like Meredith.
Yeah, Lisa did a good job, but she understood the assignment.
Just you popping bottles in the south of France, just on a yacht. I love it. Mary goes, Lisa, I love your outfit. It reminds me of Milan. I was like, what? He goes, thanks, Mary. I'm literally so upset about my ring.
Poor Lisa.
She goes, I'm humiliated in this outfit, and I'd planned so many outfits for this Palm Springs trip. My shoppers in Milan had sent me looks.
Meredith goes,
she goes, the discs are digging into my body. They're hurting me.
Mary goes, again, she goes, who? When Whitney asked Angie to come out of the dressing room. Or no, Heather. Sorry, Heather goes, who? I was like, Heather, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch, Heather.
But
She's
I love it.
so uncomfortable and so hurt by Angie. I love that Lisa's in hell. They get revealed. Meredith's like, nah, let's go to Copley's for dinner. And Lisa goes, no, don't even tell me. It's a 5-star restaurant that we're going to. I'm in a skirt. I cannot go. I'm so humiliated. I need to tie something around my waist.
You mean Cary Grant used to, this used to be Cary Grant's home. No, I can't. She was humiliated. And Meredith,
I've never been more humiliated.
she did this on purpose.
She did. But
Oh no, I can't go in this awful outfit. I love how she pretended it was like she liked it at first, and now she's like, I look horrible. I can't go to this place. This is awful. How I don't love this.
She chic it. She tied that big oversized blouse. Yeah, and she looked great.
Yeah.
She made it work. I was like, God, Lisa is a star and
She
does
is.
have style.
She does, but
She's style
Meredith,
for days.
Meredith,
I'm like, I would not. Even if I didn't like someone, I would still pick out clothes that made them look good, and I know like what they would wear and what they would look good
I
in.
think Meredith thought this looked good.
I'm genuinely concerned for her.
It's very like day drunk. It's very day drunk outfit.
It is.
Where you're like, you go back to your place at like 5 and like kind of disco nap, and you've been drinking all day, and you're like, well, I'm definitely gonna need some Coke soon, but in the meantime, I'm gonna plan my outfit, and then you put
go
something
out
on that's just so strange. I'm gonna go out tonight.
That's exactly what it is.
Right? It's
Yeah.
totally that, and you're just kind of like,
You're like, what should I wear tonight? And then you're in the meantime, in the interim period, you're wearing like a fucking cracked out outfit.
it's so strange.
And you're with your friends, you're kind of jiggling and everyone's having a laugh. But like, and you might actually go out in that, but you also might not. But you're just like, you had to throw something on to like figure it out.
You also might not even make it out.
Yeah. The ball might stop rolling around like 10:30 for you. You pass
But
back
until
out.
then, you're wearing the Lisa Barlow special, a mesh top with a bangled belly dancer
With a fucking
skirt.
belly dancer skirt. Whitney shunked me and ordered an espresso martini with tequila.
That happened on Selling OC. On Selling the OC, one
Who
of the
did
people said,
this?
I'll have an espresso martini with a tequila. I was like, oh.
That is truly, you are
Rancid.
asking for a blowout the next day.
Mm-hmm.
You're tempting the gods.
Yeah.
Also, I think espresso martinis that have any sort of cream, anything in them are disgusting.
Well,
That's ungodly.
off the record, that's in my movie script. They're all drinking corn milk espresso martinis.
It's sick. That's not how an espresso martini is meant to be served.
Wait, before when they were on the bus, I wrote, Lisa's complaining is the kind of complaining on a friend trip that I appreciate and like love, where it's like, it's not annoying. It's just camp and like kind of endearing.
And it's
There's
like
always one person that's, like-
self-deprecating.
Yeah, there's always one person that's like annoying that everyone is like fucking hates, and then there's one person that's like annoying but in like a fun way, and everyone's like laughing.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like it's not like an insecure person being like, oh, I look fat, or like I look bad, but they like look fine. It's like Lisa knows that her outfit sucks ass and is genuinely like, I'm horrified, and you're like, you should be kind of, because
Yeah.
it's a bad outfit. But she's so indeed, like, I love her so much, and
Me
I think
too.
that's why everyone is like,
Tolerating her.
you should, yeah, and they're like, you should just like call the insurance people. She's lost $60,000 worth of jewelry.
Yeah.
That's distressing. I'm shocked that she's even like still keeping a good attitude If you
I know.
lost a $60,000 ring and then
No.
Meredith dressed you in a gypsy skirt and a see-through top and said, now we're going to go to a 5-star dinner, you'd be very distressed as well.
Lisa's like, no, I can't have the gays see me in this.
Meredith goes, let's drink to new beginnings, fun times, and let's have a fabulous day tomorrow.
And Mary goes, yeah, let's have a good night's sleep. True. It's good. Yeah, let's really. Whitney goes, let's all play a game. And Mary goes, no.
When he goes, let's play a game to get to know each other. I was like, you guys do know each other.
It's been 4 years.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You better
You're
fucking know it's
coworkers.
season 4, bitch.
Meredith goes, that's a wonderful idea. I'll start.
Mary immediately going, no.
No. Mary does not do anything that she doesn't want to do. As truly the ODD diva in me is so soothed by that and emboldened. It's all about just being like, no.
This one's talking about
Wait.
yeah. On that note, can we play a game? Let's play a game where we get to know each other a little better. Are you down with that? I am.
Mary's like, I don't have anything else. You guys know everything.
No.
What else do you want from me?
I love this
Meredith
game.
goes-
Was incredible. The facts that these women brought to the day. I was like,
You are all...
you are
You're all-
insane for this. You're all
But-
crazy for this.
But I was like, Meredith is such an attorney. She goes, I'll start. My truth that you might not know about me is that I used to come to Palm Springs as a child.
To
everyone's
visit
like-
my grandmother. And everyone's like, wow. Mary goes, wow. And then Angie K goes, Monica goes, oh, you know what? I like journaling.
Wait.
I used to come to Palm Springs as a child.
Wait, I can't hear it.
I used to come to Palm Springs as a child.
I couldn't hear it. It's okay.
I
used
to come to Palm Springs as a child.
Try to stay with my grandmother.
And Angie K goes, she goes, wow.
Monica goes, I sometimes like journaling. And Whitney goes, I like to journal. I like to write. When I was a child, I used to write poetry, and I'm getting back into that now.
I bet you are.
And Lisa goes, I love that.
Mary says that she used to have a bird.
Heather goes, I'm into birds. And Mary goes, I used to have an African gray. And she goes, it wanted me to stare at it all day. He did not obey, flew around, was like a cat. I was like, I need a spin-off show, Young Mary, add it to the list of like Mary and this African gray
Mary being primed to be the queen godmother of her church.
of her cult, and also dealing with like a disobedient
Bird.
rare bird.
Heather, I like birds. Okay.
Then Angie comes, she goes, this is my favorite thing that people say when they are like, people think I'm really a hard ass, but I'm actually really sensitive. And everyone goes, oh my God. And Lisa goes, I got my second piercing. So naughty.
I'm actually really naughty. I'm kind of naughty.
And Monica goes, guys, come on. She goes, I fucked my brother-in-law for 18 months. How about that? And Mary goes, cheers to that.
I know what she's like. She knows a thing or two about fucking family. I love Monica just going, oh, fuck you all.
God
Come on.
damn it. She goes, you guys, I fucked my brother-in-law for 18 months.
And they all go, and Meredith goes, we need to hear about this. And then fucking Wild Rose is judging Monica so hard. And I was like, you, of all people,
I know.
not to be mean, but like, do not throw stones at glass houses, Miss homewrecker.
rolling around in paint.
She also is a homewrecker. Sorry.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. So
Then
don't
he
judge
goes,
Monica.
Now we are going to play another game, warm and fuzzy and cold and prickly. And then
She goes,
she's like,
"You will
Heather,
say-
you will start.
You will turn to the person to your right and say something warm and fuzzy about them, and then something that you wished for them to work on as a friend." It was a great idea.
Incredible idea for this group of women.
Well, first
Let's
Whitney
hear
says
it.
about Monica, what if she is fucking someone's husband? I was like,
Or
you
the
did
Pope.
that. You did that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No judgment. No judgment here.
No judgment here.
Heather goes, Angie will always have old titans, and they laugh about some high school joke. And then Heather goes, but the cold and prickly, I don't trust you. And Lisa goes, what? What?
What?
Why don't you trust her?
Heather is like, I feel like you were like all over Jen trying to be her friend, and then you were suddenly against her, and I just don't trust you. And then Lisa
She's like,
goes,
then you were all over Lisa, and that didn't work out. And Lisa goes, that perception is not reality.
well then, but Lisa also is like, Heather, you were all over Jen.
Yeah.
You're,
Heather's just hurt by, she says it basically, she's like, she wants to be friends with all these people. She's never tried to be friends with me. But I think that Heather feels insecure around Angie K and projects like that Angie K doesn't want to be friends with her. But I actually think Angie K is probably open to being friends with her. Heather's just feeling insecure.
I think it's just like that Angie was the cool girl in high school, and it's like it's sometimes that image stays. There's certain people that just will always be that like cool person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw the most popular kid in my grade bringing my mom's plants out to her from a farm stand when I was home from New York. I slinked down in my chair, and I couldn't let him see me.
Wow, still hiding after all these years.
Yeah.
There he goes. I'm not going to
mm-hmm.
say anything. I let you go and I let you go. She's not playing the game. No.
Mm-mm. Monica says to Lisa, like, I think you're great, but I'm also like really annoyed by your complaining about rings when like I'm poor and have to make baby swaddles. And Lisa goes, sorry.
She's like, I understand. Hear that. She goes, well, when you can afford a $58,000 ring, you'll care about it too. I was like, true. Point. Great point. Meredith turns to Whitney and she goes, am I cold and fuzzy as I... Whitney's like, I brought Angie K here, no? And Meredith goes, I know, I was not going to say that at all. I think that you need to work on your communication. Mary goes, that's not what you said earlier. You said it was rude that she came here and brought her here. That she took the
Mary.
room.
Finally
I love
going
that.
after Meredith.
Keeping Meredith honest.
Angie goes, Meredith, I'm going to teach you my favorite Greek word. It means septica. It means fake.
First, Monica goes, this is a really shitty game. And Lisa goes, yeah, this is a shitty game.
This needs to be a play too. This just straight up transcript.
Mm-hmm. And then Angie stirs the pot and she's like, the word is fake because you're fake. And Meredith immediately transforms into a Brit and remains British for the rest of the night.
She is Madonna circa 2000, living in London and like speaking in a British accent.
She sounds like Johnny Depp.
She goes, you can leave.
She goes, so you said publicly that we would never be friends. Publicly. You can leave.
I think, is it Heather that goes,
go. You're a user. You don't want to start with me, sweetie pie.
well, Angie, and then she goes, show me, Angie goes, when did I ever say that? And then Monica goes, yeah, Meredith, back it up with receipts. Did she say that or not? You can leave.
You can leave.
Leave.
She goes, you called me to like ask me all these questions about building a house. And but Meredith goes, I will write you a check for your time. She goes, a check for what? Your jewelry collecting cobwebs?
She said the last time it was sold anything was 2016. I was like, oh.
She got her ass. She got her with that one. She goes, you're embarrassing yourself.
She goes, this is lame and embarrassing. You can leave. And then Lisa goes, oh my God. And then Meredith turns around and she goes, please, sir. Sir. She asks the gay waiter, Chad. And she goes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Please call security. Her behavior is unacceptable. I'm the hostess of this dinner. And she needs to leave.
She goes, she has been out of control. She needs to leave. And the waiter goes, oh.
Get security, please. Get security. She refuses to leave. I'm going to tell you what. I don't want to hear anything you have to say for me. Excuse me. She needs to leave. I'm the hostess of the dinner, and her behavior is not acceptable. I'd like for her to leave.
I'll do whatever I
Her behavior is unacceptable?
I'll do whatever I can. Her behavior is unacceptable, and I would like for her to leave.
Sir, please call security, sir. Her behavior is unacceptable, and I'm the hostess of this dinner. It's like she's at a restaurant.
I'm the hostess of this dinner. She needs to leave.
She's the manageress in this moment.
She's the Michael Caine in this moment.
She's fucking Dame Judi Dench. She goes, sir, call security. Call security.
Well, if you all want to be friends with her, and Mary goes, don't let her unravel you. Seriously, keep it together.
Excellent point. One love.
Excuse me,
40
security.
Love.
She needs to leave. She needs to leave. She's out of control at this dinner. I'm the hostess, and she needs to leave. The waiter goes, oh. I'll do whatever I can.
Where do you think you are? You're in Palm Springs.
Palm Springs. You're in a bathing suit under a dress.
Wait, also Mary saying
in a British accent
together.
right now.
It kind of reminded me when Yolanda said, there's nothing she hates more than a drunk woman. She goes, there are children that are going to be disabled for the rest of their lives.
But like, what the fuck are you talking? Is she talking about her bleach drinking nephew?
I don't know what it's like. I feel like I'm not trying to like be like she's like a pillhead, but like she is beyond drunk in this moment.
There's a disconnect here, and back to her being like, there's huge things going on in the world, and we all need to think about these children that are going to be disabled for the rest of their lives, and we're here right now and having this conversation. I'm like, oh my God.
We're here. Well, right now she's like the Gallagher brothers. She's in Oasis. She's in fucking Oasis. Britpop.
She's blimey.
Blimey. There are children that are always going to be disabled in this world. Tiny Tim.
Meredith was on Watch What Happens Live last night too, and they were showing all these clips of her, and she was in a fugue state, like not really laughing. I think and not explaining her British accent.
Was Andy loving it?
Andy was crying. Also, Julie Chen Moonbiz was on there, and he like gave her a long period of time to like speak on her new book about finding Jesus, and it was I've never seen anything so bizarre in my entire life. He gave her like the stage for a good 3 minutes, like, or 5 minutes even, to just monologue about how finding Jesus like changed her life, and like
in the wake of her husband being a predator.
Yeah,
love that.
But they're also still together, I think.
Oh yeah, she started going by Moonves. Like,
I know, and he's also, he's Jewish. So I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, and it's like when Stephen Colbert like lets Chris Pratt like prattle on about his like biblical diet and like
it's
living
so
off the farm in God's image. I'm like, this is bizarre that you're giving this. This is supposed to be a secular TV show.
I guess they've known each other since like they were interns together.
Yeah, Andy's loyal to his girlies, but it's just
way back. I was just like, God, the power gayness of Andy Cohen reveals itself over and over and over in wild ways.
Lisa, of course, goes and like is little sister codependent with Meredith, being like, Meredith, calm down. You don't have to be like this.
Meredith goes, I can't take it. I can't do it anymore. And then weeps in Lisa's arm. And then Lisa like comforts her. And Meredith goes, do you want me to get started? Spread the talk about the rumors and the nastiness about her? You want me to go there with her husband?
The rumors?
She's Ken Todd.
Tom Zanzibar.
I can't believe that Tom Zanzibar. There are cows in the jacuzzi at Tom Zanzibar.
She goes, do you want me to get started on her? The rumors and nastiness about her?
Rumors and
she's Orson Welles.
She's Rosebud. No, and I like that no one's even batting an eyelash at her newfound persona.
Well, I think Heather was laughing. Heather was like,
but Heather's also 5 sheets.
She's blackout. She's
4
5
espresso martinis deep.
She gets a new one. Heather,
5 of those. That's insane.
Whitney goes, there's always an excuse with Meredith. Every time she faces conflict, she diverts attention, saying there's some other conflict going on in her life that we need to be sensitive about. It is a cop-out.
I'm so amazed by Lisa Barlow's friendship to Meredith. Meredith's like going on and on talking about how she's like gonna expose Angie K and her husband has some secret, and Lisa's going like this. She's in a place of blink.
The rumors and nastiness about what's with her husband.
You wanted me to get started. The rumors and the nastiness about her. Lisa's like,
it's giving yet. Kim Richards
but
going.
Andy,
what about? Don't get me started on the husband.
Mm-hmm. Andy asked Meredith. He was like, what? He's like, do you ever like? What's the deal with the husband? Like, what happened there? And Meredith goes, well, that never came out over the course of the season. I never said a word. And he goes, are you sure about that? And she goes, well, that thing I didn't say it about that one thing. Like, so she's still alluding to this day that she has even more dirt on Angie K and her husband. Lisa goes,
it's kind of like
oh, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, she's just kind of giving like Teresa's husband Louis, like talking to that private investigator who like is an associate of Trump to like dig up files on everyone on the show. So strange. So they take the bus back.
Lisa goes, I think we just need to like put a fork in this and we need to go. We got to go now.
She's right. She's a leader.
They gather into the Sprinter van and Meredith is back to weeping, uncontrollably crying.
Mary and Whitney start getting into it.
Well, Whitney goes, can you talk about it, Meredith? And Meredith goes, no, there's nothing good to say. And there's no positive, only negative about this like horrible...
She's like, children are getting polio. She's suddenly in like 1930.
Like, disabled children. Yeah, disabled children everywhere. And Whitney goes, I'm going to be really honest. I think it's a convenient thing right now. And she basically says every time Meredith's confronted, she has like an excuse of some horrible thing going on. That's why she's like upset. And I was like, it's true.
She's not wrong. She's absolutely right.
No.
Mary kind of comes for Whitney's head and she goes, own who you are.
Who's Whitney? She goes,
who
you
is
need to
Whitney?
grow up. She goes, the way you talked about me, don't go there. You called me a pornography, sweetheart. A pornography. I was like, what? And Whitney goes, I did not say that. I did not. She goes, God, what did she say? What'd she call me, Heather? And Heather goes, a predator.
They get to the hotel and Heather simply cannot move. She's like truly doubled over
She's
vomiting.
disabled.
It's that's humiliating. I'm sorry.
It's really bad. Did
Would
she
you
just
look at
not
it?
eat anything?
No, she drank 5 martinis. She's putting them back. If you're in your 40s drinking 5 martinis, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
And to her credit, the Wild Rose stays behind with her cousin.
Well, you
tending
also
to
see
her.
Wild Rose's face. Like, she's just like the last. Everyone gets out of the car as fast as humanly possible. Lisa goes, I have to use the bathroom, and gets out. And Mary's like, I can't do this, and gets out. And then Wheatley realizes she's the last one stuck, and she gives like the cameraman kind of a look as the van door closes. She's like, and then you hear Heather being like, can you get me a basket or something? I gotta fucking throw up. And
Heather?
you hear her yak, and Whitney goes, opening the door. You just hear, she's like, let me out, please. And then the bus driver comes back around, and Whitney goes, like, I can't do it, and runs out.
She goes, I have sympathetic vomit. That's me. I like, if someone's vomiting, I literally go, ugh.
You barf too. If I smell vomit.
I get really easily vomit.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Whitney
Heather, it's like
pulling
dry
at the
heave.
handle, being like,
Yeah.
fighting for goddamn life to get out of that van. This poor van driver all day.
Heather, they open it, and Heather, there's like streams of bile coming down. It's like really sick.
It's
I felt really bad for her, but I was like, that's humiliating, and you did that to yourself. Don't
That's
drink
what
so much.
happens. Don't drink. 5 espresso martinis is too much. It's a 2 maximum, but you are laying the groundwork for a world of hurt.
I'm like, is she gonna have to get her stomach pumped? Like, this is bad.
No. She needs a fucking piece of bread is what she needs. She needs a big loaf, and then to soak
eat
up
some
some
bread.
alcohol, she needs to go eat some bread. And like,
Damn.
she needs like a burger or something.
Yeah.
Liquid. I thought she was like peeing herself at first. There's just
No,
so
it
much
was-
liquid.
She didn't eat anything. It was just pure espresso martini.
And that like blue cocktail in the beginning of the day.
Oof.
Ugh. Also, a fate worse than death is drinking 5 espresso martinis, not eating a thing, getting so fucked up that you barf in a van. Then you're going to stumble into bed and wake up in the most unsoothing
I
location
can't.
for a hangover
It's horrific.
imaginable. To wake up in like orange and pink, like bright,
Yeah.
arresting colors in the dead heat of Palm Springs, where everything's like a very busy pattern, and like there's no like soothing neutrals around.
Waking up in chintzy when you're wretchedly
like,
hungover.
so hungover, you
Alcohol
wanna
poisoning.
die.
Yeah.
That is like, that's grounds for taking a year off drinking.
Yeah. Take the Shannon Bedore route.
Go to rehab, aka get some plastic surgery, feed a rehab line to the press, recover at Vuki's house.
Whoopee. Well, I can't wait for the next episode.
This season
They're
is
really
so
bringing it.
good. They really are doing the damn thing. Prayers for Mary. I love her so much.
Me
I'm
too.
so glad that she's back.
I'm so happy.
We needed her. We needed her more
was-
than ever.
Yeah. Should we do a cult shout out?
Oh yeah, doll. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do for the cult shout out?
Yes. Oh. Do it.
I'm gonna rob a bank in this.
Reservoir Dogs. Mm-hmm. Reservoir Pug.
Literally Reservoir Dogs, though. Stoles.
Dolls.
Jeffrey Pratima.
Pratima.
Kim Lucas.
Kim Luke.
Emily.
Emily.
Nick Sedaris.
Sedaris.
Kit Moore.
Kit Moore.
Rochelle Martino.
Martino.
Kathy West.
Kathy.
It's hard to see a little bit. Mariah Kay.
Kay.
Owsley.
Owsley.
Carrie Whitmer.
Meter.
Courtney Kesselman.
Gisselman.
Sharon Baum. Realtor.
Realtor.
Mike Earhart.
Mike Earhart.
Maisie McKierney.
Maisie McKinney.
Mary. Molotov.
Molotov.
Lady Swamp, which gives no fucks.
Gives no fucks.
And Danielle McMillan.
McMillan. We love our cult. We love you all. Thank you for
We
your
love you all so much.
contributions.
Ew, the skin.
Put it away.
It's better if I'm zipped like this.
Yeah. Just complete uncanniness. Oh God, no. Ta-ta for now.
Goodbye. Hello.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.